It's been a little while, so let's see if I can still do this. On the playlist today, we talk about multiverses and catch up on some news. So stay tuned to Metro Kingdom Radio and welcome back to the Switch side. Welcome everyone to Metro Kingdom Radio, your weekly Nintendo gaming and other video game related things podcast. It's been a while. It is I, your host, the best by far. It's me, it's J-Playstar, and here with two of the most Kenobiest co-hosts here tonight. First off, we have ROB, the Rob.
Hey.
And we have Reunion.
Sorry, I was we couldn't come earlier. It's just we were everywhere, everything, everywhere, all at once. I messed up badly.
The fact that neither of you said hello there, like
the Chris
say that, you know what I mean? No, Obi-Wan. No, you know what I mean? The only reason why I'm bringing it up is Rob just told me that apparently their Obi-Wan is released now, and
Disney released it early.
Yeah, apparently, according to Rob.
Yeah, because today's Star Wars celebration. So,
from my point of view, from my point of view, it's Disney that's evil.
Dun 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 dun. Today is a Star Wars podcast. We're not even gonna talk about anything gaming. I'm just kidding. So yeah, like it's been a while. Apologies to
lots of
our listeners over there. It's just a lot of us have just been busy. Mostly me, but there are others, and just been busy with life and other things, and so finally carving some time out so I can get back to the podcast with you guys, just podcasting, you know what I mean? And like just finally have a little more time to be playing some games so I can actually talk about games now with you guys. And so one said game that I do want to talk about is a little game called Multiversus. This game was, I think we discussed it when it was first leaked, and it came out with this really sweet trailer. I don't know, did you guys get a chance to watch the trailer?
I think I remember seeing it, like it was a while back though. I don't know if it's a recent trailer.
It was a week ago.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant like an older trailer.
But... Nah, dude, it was like the announcement trailer for the game. It's really good. Like it's like cinematic and everything, right?
I think I knew about the leak of the game or something like that.
Yeah, we knew about the leak, but like I linked us the trailer, which is actually really well done, fully voice acted and everything, and
Wait, would you say fully voice acted?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's kind of a given though, isn't it? Like, man,
is this a Nicktoons slight from you?
I don't know what that is. I just know about Sora.
Yeah. I mean, this one, it starts off with Batman and Shaggy showing up. You saw it, right, Rob?
Yeah.
Well, I had to see it now. I don't think I did see it. If it's Shaggy and Batman.
The fact
live reaction.
Okay, fine, live reaction. Tell me when you get it started up. I'll replay it from the beginning.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see here. Multiverses. The Multiverses of Madness ending. That's stupid.
Oh, it's Garnet. That's cool. I think that's her name.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to click it in 3, 2, or the play button in 3, 2, 1. Click.
Okay. So we are doing a live reaction with Ryu. I don't know if Rob is also reacting with us, but
Batman's disappearing. He got oh.
Oh, should I just play it for like them to hear too?
Oh, I thought you were gonna do that.
Batman got sucked in.
Okay, I met Shaggy.
Dude.
What's
going on here? This video is gonna get flagged.
Oh wow! So Bugs Bunny looks a lot like the older.
Was that Arya? Yep.
It is.
It's Arya. Oh wow!
This dude made a pie sandwich. Batman. Oh my god!
Nice.
Is he going Ultra Instinct? I like how WB has just like accepted that Shaggy can go Ultra Instinct.
I realize I don't think the video is actually they can actually hear the video in the.
Okay. Well, anyways.
Oh well.
Okay, let's go back to talking. I'll just finish watching this, but I this is pretty damn good trailer so far. Everyone's well animated, and it looks like, is that Taz? Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's Taz.
Okay, all right, I dig it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, now the stream has sound.
Okay, cool. So you got the beta version of this,
Oh,
right,
it's
Johnny?
Harley.
So there's Harley Quinn,
Of course, Taz fell in love with Harley.
Jake. See, I mean, isn't this like very well animated?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I actually forgot this was a multiverse game. Oh.
What's happening here? But this looks like a job for.
Oh, they got the.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
my
Superman.
God.
You guys can't fight. Stop fighting, guys.
But that's
Oh,
the
he's
Superman
so
from
nice.
that's the modern like cartoon Justice League Superman, like the one that's still going on right now. And then, man, the Iron Giant is in every. I feel like with the nostalgia,
Why does it have a S on it?
because the
Because
Iron Giant
apparently
thinks he's
this
Superman.
is like, yeah, this is a version of the Iron Giant that is a fan of Superman.
But
So
in the movie, he's a fan of Superman too, isn't he?
it's kind of funny because like now that you bring that up, there are people complaining about the fact that the Iron Giant is in here because you know how he's peaceful and doesn't believe in fighting, and so but so like the argument is like, well, this is a different universe version of Iron Giant who idolizes Superman, so he's willing to fight.
Oh
Which
my
you know,
God.
good
Oh.
enough argument.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
so-
guess that works.
So like yeah, to answer your question earlier, Ryu, yes, I was able to procure a beta key for this game. Unfortunately, not from WB themselves, because if I did, then they would have given me like 3 extra codes to like pass out, and you know I
Nice.
totally would have like given you guys some to try it out. But I actually was able to get a code from a Twitter user. He goes by Rusty at Godspeed at 80829. So thank you. I did promise to give you a shout out on the pod. Thank you, Rusty, for hooking me up with that code, so I was able to try this game. And I will say, Ryu, that I mean, I didn't play Nicktoon All-Star Brawl, but I mean, from what I'm seeing online, this game is the better Smash clone, the better animated series
Yeah.
Smash clone than the Nicktoons one, and a lot of it is because it's pretty polished, I guess you could say.
It
Like
looks
there's
hecka polished.
yeah, like
It looks like Smash 4 polished. That's what it reminds me of.
yeah, maybe a little under, but
Smash
yeah,
4.
like it
Yeah.
is missing that crispness of Smash, like with the animations and like even just like the way that the game feels. There's things that they can iron out and do better with, but overall, like I've actually enjoyed like playing this game for a bit. It is a free to play game, so it has the free to play elements in that the way you unlock
Microtransactions.
characters. Yeah, so I mean, since it's the beta, you don't have access to that, but they do have it on like the premium battle pass unlocked for you. But so essentially, to unlock characters, you have to just play the game and earn like their in-game currency, and then you buy the characters.
Okay.
Like yeah, so and I think like obviously when microtransactions are available, you'll probably be able to just pay for the characters outright if you don't want to grind for them.
I mean, as long as it's not like loot boxes, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how that works. I think it is like just buy the characters outright. I think that's how it's going to be, because I didn't have to roll. Like there was no form of loot boxes in this game. Like everything is just like, if this is what you want, you can buy it. Like as long as you've unlocked the conditions to be able to unlock it. So, like for example, like you can't buy, or you can't like unlock certain things like character announcers. So like how like there's just like the announcer for the game, right? There's some of these characters can actually be the announcer instead, but you can't
Dude, that's sick.
do that, yeah, until like you level up the character to like a very high level, and then you could buy to unlock it, like the announcer
So-
voices for them.
is it the character, like what the playable characters, or is it could be, it's like other characters that aren't playable? That's the announcer.
What I see, it is just the playable characters.
Oh,
So for example, like Bugs is one. You know,
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Uh,
now I mean, hopefully Daffy Duck. I would love to have Daffy Duck as like the game announcer, and just like
that would be kind of good, huh?
he's probably the best one. I mean, I don't know if you saw Space Jam 2, but he plays the coach, and he's actually
Mm,
like one of the best parts of the movie, just because he's the coach, and then he
yeah.
also mistakens Michael B. Jordan for Michael Jordan.
Spoilers, jeez.
Oh, sorry,
Spoilers
that
for
is Michael Jordan.
everybody that wanted to watch Space Jam 2.
Me,
Hasn't yet, right?
Yeah, but yeah, so how it works is with the leveling up of the characters, and here's the one part that I feel might be a bit controversial when it comes to this, is that the more you play a character, you gain more experience for that character, and it unlocks, like, you unlock their levels, and then like when you level them up more, they unlock perks. And so what perks are things that, like, essentially kind of like badges, essentially, that you can equip to the character before you start the
oh,
fight. And so these perks kind of affect like your stats and whatnot. So for example, like with Harley Quinn, I think I got one perk when I unlocked with her, where her your up anything your up air like does more, like 5% more knockback or something like that. And so
interesting.
yeah, and so like like each character has like their own set of perks that you could unlock. Um, like your cooldown for your specials will, like, be reduced by 5%. And so yeah, and so like a lot of these characters have like a bit of a cooldown when it comes to using their moves. And so like each character has a class. For example, like Bugs Bunny is really funny, is considered a mage character because
What?
yeah, because
Oh, that makes sense.
he
Yeah,
pulls out things, items and stuff. So
yeah,
he like, like he's summoning things to attack with. So for example, like he has what, like his neutral, I think, summons a bank vault. Like,
nice.
yeah, and so
I dig
when
it.
it comes down, you can hit the bank vault towards your enemies because it's like really heavy, so it'll do a lot of damage. Um, and you see it in here too in the trailer where he throws a pie. That's one of his special moves. The when he's like riding that rocket, that's another one of his special moves. And so Shaggy is really funny. They totally went full on meme with Shaggy. The reason why why he has like superpowers is, I guess, apparently he ate, like, he found something really shiny, and it fell, and I guess he put it in a sandwich and ate it, and ever since
Of
then
course he did.
yeah, right, and ever since then, like, it unlocked some hidden, like, potential of powers within him. And so, like, yeah, he's like, I don't know where this power come from, but and so literally his neutral special is charge, like as if he's a Dragon Ball character, where he goes "Ah!" and he starts charging. And so when you, much like Cloud, when it, like, how Cloud fills up his limit break, when you fill up charge, like Shaggy's like special, he'll have like the special aura, and then his next special attack he uses will have a different effect. It'll be stronger, just like Cloud's limit breaks.
They literally they missed the opportunity to do a like a Rosalina Luma character with Shaggy and Scooby. Like they could have
Well,
like
I think Tom and Jerry kind of fills that role. um
yeah, I guess. But
yeah.
like I wanted to see a combo where Shaggy goes, "Hey, go beat up that dude," and Scooby's like, "No, I'm scared." And he's like, "Would you do it for a Scooby snack?" And that's like the Daigo moment number 37. Like I
No,
don't know.
Tom and Jerry, oddly enough, fill that role because you can actually, like, cast Jerry with like a fishing line, and then he'll stand stationary and attack where he's from, much like the Luma does. Um
These
yeah,
characters are so
so
timeless.
so like Shaggy is a brawler character because, like, he mostly uses his fists and whatnot.
Okay.
Even though throwing sandwiches is one of his specials. Um but then
He
and
would
then
never do that.
and a character like Harley Quinn is an assassin character, which I think they're more of like the high speed, more combo based characters. And so yeah,
Wait,
she's actually
okay.
really fun to use. Um
I guess Batman characters would probably fit in Assassin pretty well, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Batman is considered a brawler character.
Oh, right.
Um
Yeah.
I can't remember. But yeah, so far the character I really enjoy playing as, and I won most of my matches with,
Shaggy?
is Bugs. I don't know. I just really like his like being able to summon like the vault and using the rocket and stuff. And every character here has like their down air is a spike because that is something that they
Nice.
actually like the advanced tutorials can teach you.
As it should be.
Yeah. But the character it's interesting because like I know like they have a focus on 2v2, and so there are like most characters have like a supporting type move where like other
That's cool.
people your partner can take advantage of it as well.
So is that like why there's people riding with bugs?
Yeah. And so like
That's cool.
like the original character for this game is this thing called Rain Dog, and it's like that green looking like reindeer dog that you see. And that this dog literally has an ability to pull his like partner back onto the stage like if they get too far. And Wonder Woman has the same ability too with her like lasso. And so like literally like so that is one of like their whole support thing is that
Oh, I
like
dig it.
yeah.
That's tight.
And I feel like you'd like it because 2v2 you like doing that in Smash.
That's one of the issues with a lot of people who don't want to play 2v2 in Smash is they don't want to accidentally hit their characters, or because in order to save them, you also have to hit them in Smash. So I'm glad they found like a workaround around this. And then also like you're pretty much competing with Smash no matter what if you're 1v1. So separating yourself is like actually a really good business move. Like it's better to not go head to head with Nintendo on anything they're good at. Anything they're good at.
Yeah. And so like a character like Wonder Woman are actually like they list her as like a defensive character because she has the lasso to pull her partner back in, and her down special like ups you and your partner's defense if like you activate it near them. And so yeah, it's like it kind of gives them a bit of an armor. And so it's kind of crazy.
We need more women tanks in fighting games. Women tanks in fighting games, please, grapplers, something.
I do like that this game already has like a good array of like females in it already. You know, with Harley Quinn, the surprise Arya Stark. You know,
he's the only one that doesn't. I mean, because he's not a cartoon character. She's the only one that's like kind of like, oh, she's in this game.
Yeah, Velma, Velma Dinkley, and Wonder Woman. Like, so. Yeah, so the character list that they have is pretty much everyone you see here in this trailer is available like in the beta except for like Iron Giant. I think there was someone else in this trailer that wasn't available right away. I know Iron Giant for sure. I guess he's just not in the beta yet. Yeah, but like, everyone else is in here. But the thing is like
huge.
Half of them are like locked away, so you have to like keep playing to unlock them, and that's the thing that's kind of unfortunate because I've only like played enough to be able to unlock 2 characters, and it is a bit of a grind because like every free to play game there's missions that you can do to get more like rewards. And so like just trying to unlock all those missions. And so like the 2 characters that I chose to unlock was Batman and Arya Stark because she just screamed Lucina to me, so I just really wanted to see. And she is crazy. Like she is so fast and quick. And then she has this like ability that basically like almost like a Kirby-like ability, which was so interesting that I didn't expect. She has the ability to steal someone's face. Get it? Oh. But like, yeah, right? But yeah, so she has the ability to steal someone's face, and essentially what it is you get 5 when you steal, like say if you steal like Shaggy's face, you get 5 moves, special moves to use as if you were Shaggy.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm glad there's a limit.
Yeah, you would use like it's how Kirby, it's like their neutral B. I think for them it is like their side B or something like that. Yeah, and so yeah, you get to use it like 5 times, and yeah, there's a limit, then you lose it. And so yeah, it's actually really fun, Ryu. Like I really think you'd enjoy playing this. I think even Rob would be willing to like play this and give it a chance and be like, you know what, this is pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, let me play as Bugs Bunny for a little bit.
Right? Bugs is really fun. Like it's so fun just summoning that bank vault and just smashing it on people, and like and then using the rocket. And he has this one ability too. His down B is pretty sweet. He essentially like he dives he dives like no matter where you are, he can dive like from the air underground and start like tunneling underground and then like pop back up, and then like for a bit that tunnel that you made can be used by you and your partner, so you can go into the tunnel and like and hide
Okay.
for a bit.
One thing I really liked is sometimes we see like these Smash clones and they kind of um I don't know, it's almost like they're trying to make that like competitive version of Smash, or like because a lot of these Smash players they become the people who work these games, and I'm sure this one too. There's a lot of Smash Brothers competitive players, but this one was like the first one where I saw like it actually just felt like almost like Smash 64 looking, or like it's very, I want to say simple, but it's more like it just has that that aura or that vibe of like this is a party game, but like it's the closest to I can get to like the original like Smash Brothers, I would say, in terms of just like sit down cops co-op, I guess, like just have fun. And is it the competitive aspect of it? I'm sure there's a lot of opportunities for that too, even though it's going to be kind of hard with like unlocking all the perks for every system at every tournament. Like that's going to be necessary. But that was the issue with Smash 4 with the moves, the custom moves or whatever.
Yeah. So I don't know if this is ever going to get to that competitive level, because I honestly think like with the free-to-play model, it is just more of like,
online.
You do this for fun and stuff like that. Because, with the free-to-play model, it is, like, she's Kake in the chat. She has that ability in the show too. That's probably why they included that in the game for Arya. Yeah, so, which is true. So
I mean, if it was competitive, it's probably going to be only online competitive. Like, I mean, that's not nothing wrong with that. Like, a lot of games are competitive online.
I feel like if they ever go competitive, they'll probably turn off the whole perk system, and then you just use the character like default. What I thought is interesting is that they do have it where when you go online, you can choose which mode you want to play, like which modes you want to play, and then like they'll find you a match based off of those modes. So for me, I choose 1v1 and 2v2, and so like they'll try to pair you up like whichever one they can find first for you, which is if it's a 1v1 or a 2v2. And so like, and then there's one where it's like it's for like free for all, like 4 characters, everyone for themselves, and there's like another one where it's like 2v2 versus a computer, and so that one is cool too because it's you're like practicing but with another person.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. I thought it was like 2v2v giant ass computer boss or something like that. So is there like for the perks thing, can you disable that, or is it always going to be on for online? At least for yours.
I think it's always on when you're playing online for now, because I think it's a beta. But I mean, maybe they might have like a mode where you could turn off perks.
I feel like they should embrace it.
Yeah, and you'll see too what when you're on the perk selection screen. One, they'll show like the levels of all the people like fighting, and then like after everyone's chosen their perks, they actually show everyone's perks before the match starts, so you can kind of see what you're up against.
Not like me fighters.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does he have reflect? Did he
reflect?
reflect?
I don't know. Does he have a reflect move or not? Yeah. So I don't know. I've had a lot of fun with it. Like it's actually really cool, and I want to talk about this because I know it is making its rounds, and it might be spoiler territory for some people, but do you guys I want to discuss these leaks. Do you guys down with it?
I honestly don't think going from Hunter x Hunter is going to be in Monster Hunter. I really don't think it's possible. Go ahead.
Leaks for are you guys cool with that?
Yeah,
Leaks?
Like it leaked characters like who could possibly show up in this game.
We'll do a thumbs up, thumbs down for each name.
The Multiversus?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go. I don't care.
Okay, so potential spoilers, of course, with every spoiler, potential quote unquote spoiler, you take it with a grain of salt. But with this one, a lot of these characters were actually in data mine leaks prior to this trailer releasing. And so, and they weren't officially announced or anything. So now that they're officially announced, these data mine leaks have a bigger, have like a stronger case of being real because of it. And so we're gonna go down here. So some of these they already are confirmed, but so here I'm gonna tell you the characters that could possibly show up in this game. Ready? And Ryu, you said thumbs up, thumbs down.
As if for approval, not for like if it's true or not. But,
Oh,
like
okay.
how excited you are.
All right. Marvin the Martian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's with his like Kermit sounding voice. Get this. Looney Tunes LeBron James. Rob,
Hey.
from Space Jam. It's LeBron James from Space Jam, like tune version.
I enjoyed Space Jam 2 for the Looney Tunes part. I don't want LeBron James in this game, dude. Like, but he is a good support player. So
I mean, you know,
passes the
we'll
ball
see.
well.
I'm interested. You know what I mean? Like,
It's just no.
as long as
why?
he's fun to
Like,
play, I'm cool
why?
with. But you know,
You have to pay. They have to pay him so much for that. Why couldn't they have just got something else?
I almost feel like that was
Maybe-
probably part of the Space Jam contract.
Yeah.
He had to be in a couple games.
Probably being multiverses, but yeah.
That makes sense.
Let's see.
I hope someone else voices him just to mess with people's heads.
Oh,
Like
be
Charles
funny as hell.
Charles Barkley voices LeBron.
All right, next one. Okay, so I mean these are a list of the characters that were already announced and then or were leaked before, but then like now they're confirmed. So like Bugs Bunny's on the list, Taz is on the list, Tom and Jerry, Finn the human, Jake the dog, Steven Universe, Garnet, Batman, Harley Quinn. The Joker is also going to be is leaked for this game.
So the Batman, is Batman Kevin Conroy or is he a different Batman voice actor?
I think it's Kevin Conroy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because I
Oh, I
want to
saw
see
Kevin
if that's Kevin
Conroy.
Conroy, then Joker. Well, Joker has to be Mark Hamill because I think
Right?
no one else has played Joker in the TV shows for the cartoons.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't think so.
That'd be great. I mean, you know, they're going all out with the voice acting in this game, so yeah, it'd
You
be
have
great.
to.
It has to
Yeah.
be Mark Hamill, right?
Yeah. I
I
don't
think so.
Ben,
He's just as important as Kevin Conroy, easily.
so we always have to turn it back to Star Wars. Huh? You just had to bring up Mark Hamill. Yeah. So, Joker, Harley Quinn, Superman, Wonder Woman, Nubia. I don't know who this
Nubia?
is, but
Is that from
It's
DC.
Wonder Woman. It's like a Wonder Woman character. So she's an
Oh.
Amazon. She's black.
Amazonas? Oh.
Okay.
Let's see.
Raven.
Yay! Right.
Oh, Raven. Yeah. Oh, wait. What? Oh, they don't have any pictures, huh?
No.
Dang it. I want to see.
I
what-
mean, some
what
of these
Saudi-
you might be able to find a picture of them. Some of these do, but you have to search for it. Raven, Arya Stark, Shaggy, Velma. Get this. Are you guys ready for this one? Gandalf.
The Great. Nice.
Oh, damn it. I
Lord
thought
of
you
the
said
Rings.
Ganondorf.
Gandalf and Legolas.
But Gandalf, you think he has to be in the roster? He can't be DLC because a wizard always shows up when he needs to. Not before, not after, but right on time.
Well, there you go. Maybe he'll show up when the game needs a little push.
They're
But yeah,
so good at delivering the quotes.
Thanks. Also, this Nubia character looks sick. Like, she looks sicker than Wonder Woman, honestly.
Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah, she does.
no thumbs up for Legolas. For
Oh, I
guess
didn't even hear
there's thumbs
that.
up for
yeah,
Legolas.
Legolas is also there too.
Turns out it's actually Lego Lassie. It's just
Imagine if
dog
he
Lassie.
just plays like Link.
Or he does the like he'll do the slide into his beginning animation when the match starts, like slide off the elephant.
Now get this. You ready? I just said Legolas and Gandalf. Are you ready for
Gimli?
Ron Weasley and Harry Potter?
God damn it. Wait, both?
Yeah, both characters apparently are supposedly leaked for this game.
So this is like a WB game,
Yes.
like pure WB game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
Okay.
much. Yeah.
Wait, so Ron Weasley, I'm assuming he has I want to see him use that.
The
So
broken
it's,
wand, right?
it's
Pet rat?
all up for grabs. Any WB property.
I want
is gonna be in
him
this
to
game.
use his broken wand, so he just like everything just gets messed up and he's
Or like he has like a 1 in 10 chance of it just going bad.
like blowing up. Yeah, or like something exploding.
He'll
That'd be great.
That'd be
eat
funny.
he'll eat what is it? Jelly beans to heal, but there's like a 1 in 10 chance of him eating earwax. He'll just like die.
What did I eat?
Rick Sanchez and Morty. Yeah, Rick and Morty are both are going to be in this game, which is you didn't even have to see this leak to know that at least Rick was going to be in this game because in
Yeah.
the tutorial they use Mr. Meeseeks as like a target practice.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
that's sick. I like that. That's probably
So
the
you don't
perfect.
even need to be leaked. You already know Rick's gonna be in this game. Um. Oh, another Rick and Morty character,
Not the butter robot.
Cromulon, is also gonna be in here too,
Cromulon. Is
from
that
Rick and Morty.
the
He's the giant
Cronenberg?
head.
Oh, okay.
You know, show me what you got. I don't.
Oh,
Modoc.
Yeah.
Dang, what
Modok
other?
got canceled. You didn't watch it enough, Ryu.
I'm sorry.
I didn't watch it at all. So.
I didn't like the animation style. So.
Fred Flintstone. Yeah, but damn it, do.
All right, Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Although I would have preferred, what's his name? Rocky?
Barney?
Rock-
Barney
Barney.
the Rock kid? Look,
Bam
Bam
Bam.
Bam?
Bam Bam. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to call him Rock Kid. The Rock.
Kid. Hey there, little mama. Johnny Bravo is
Oh,
leaked for this
nice.
game. Oh, here's another character that's more of like a like based in live action. Mad Max.
I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Mad Max is the most underrated movie of all time.
Another character that a lot of like people who grew up watching his show, you know, might want Ben 10.
Dexter?
Ben
Oh,
10.
Ben
10?
10?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, cool,
Yep.
cool.
But which
Ben-
Ben 10? There's like 4 Ben 10s.
I don't know, probably the original.
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Oh,
Wait, which Godzilla?
like
the
Godzilla
Master
Jr.
Guard Godzilla then.
It just says Godzilla, and it's interesting because they list like the 3 giant characters next to each other: Godzilla, King Kong, and Iron Giant.
I
So-
think if they're gonna have those big characters, they're probably gonna be like health bar characters. I don't,
Maybe.
you know, I don't see it either way. Is Dawson
You mean like
Leary
they
in
get
it?
an extra couple health bars? Is that what you mean?
Dawson
Maybe.
Leary, is he in it? No, he's
No.
WB, right?
And
Dawson
then
Creek?
here's one that I think is like kind of crazy, but you know I could totally see it happening. Neo.
Oh.
Whoa.
They already
Yeah.
got the video game models
I
from
miss Kung
Enter
Fu.
the Matrix or whatever it was called.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Technically,
Neo.
he could be live action technically because he
Yeah,
was a
he
video
is,
game model in Matrix.
But I think they're gonna just go with like this art style they have now, you know, like because like everyone kind of just follows like this almost Fortnite-ish looking art style. So I think like for the human characters, they're all gonna follow that form.
it could have been really bad, but it's well animated. Like
Yeah.
even gameplay wise, also it's well animated. So I'm glad they did a great job on that because it could have been like Fortnite is not the greatest art style. It could have been real bad. You know me, I'm really picky about my animation.
This one there are going to be 2 of Ryu's favorite characters. In this
my
one, I
God,
remember seeing when the
no.
game was first revealed. Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Nice.
Oh, it's nice to see them finally well animated.
And then
Always got jokes.
That's not a joke.
Gizmo from Gremlins.
Whoa!
Nice.
Oh, that's sick. Okay.
Does he turn into what if he
probably.
gets wet? Like what if
He-
someone uses water on him?
Oh,
I think like that's probably going to be his special moves. If he'll probably just turn into like
Wait,
the Gremlin version.
so where's Aang?
It-
Where's Avatar Aang on this list?
He's
That's
a
Nicktoons.
Nickelodeon character, bro.
Jeez, man.
He's in
Oh, so
Nicktoons
this is a
All-Star Brawl.
Nickelodeon.
This
This
is
is
Nicktoons
WB.
All-Star. This is WB. You asked the question earlier.
Yeah, WB Cartoon Network.
You straight up said this is all WB characters, right? Then he goes, well, "Hey, where's Aang?"
Well, I saw Finn and Jake and Garnet. Those are Cartoon Network.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but that's
Cat
not-
Dog.
Yeah, they're Cartoon Network. They're not Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network are 2 different things.
I think Cartoon Network is under WB.
I
Is
think
that
it
the
is
parent
now.
company?
I think it is
Yeah.
now. Yeah, I don't. It wasn't before, but I think it is now.
But they've always had a great relationship.
Yeah,
back
that's
to
why
the
like
Justice
so
League.
many of these. So that's why so many of these. I'm just like, well, yeah, of course they're gonna be in here because because like you said, Finn and then like with Johnny Bravo supposedly showing up too. You know, now here's one that because this one is just a name. So it says Emmett, and so people are thinking it's either Emmett from Lego Movie or from Back to the Future. And so I'm thinking it's Lego Movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is-
That would be like Dr. Brown or
Mhm.
something else. It was
Who
Now,
was the main character from the Mortal Kombat live action movie? What was his name?
Cole.
Cole.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, now here's where it's like things get a little odd because this one almost seems fake, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Like,
LeBron James is in it.
yeah,
or
LeBron James is also
supposedly.
listed in here too, and like a lot of these, like came from the same leak, and so get ready.
It's not the Grinch.
No,
He's okay.
but I hope that you believe it.
No.
Naruto is listed in this leak.
What?
Yeah, Naruto.
Wait, let me look this guy up.
That
Naruto.
makes no sense.
Boruto's dad? What the hell? Why didn't you put in Boruto?
Yeah, and so
As soon as you said believe it, I was like, no.
yeah, it's Naruto is listed now, and then here's where it gets even more kind of ridiculous because you're like, what? That can't be right. So apparently,
Luffy?
no, a character from Wreck-It Ralph. So they're saying they don't know if it's Ralph or Felix, but but like I guess the data mine like just said it's like codename Wreck-It Ralph. So they don't know exactly which character it is, but yeah, apparently one of them,
That's
right? But
weird.
that's Disney. But then
Well-
like that, so if it is, my guess is it's Ralph himself if this is real because they need more giant characters. And then of course, why would you throw a random Disney giant character without throwing in a Marvel giant character? Yeah, because the Incredible Hulk is also in this leak too. So a lot of these leaks come from different like
Well, you
sources,
know what's funny?
So that's gonna be DC versus Marvel?
right? I don't
That
know.
incredible the Edward Norton Incredible Hulk movie. I think you
Is-
can stream it on HBO Max right now.
How interesting.
Well, it's Universal, right? So that's a Universal movie.
Mm.
Well, no, the one with I don't remember the one
It's
with
Edward Norton. Yeah, that's Universal.
because
Interesting.
that's supposed to be the MCU one. You just never see it anywhere because Disney doesn't have the rights to it.
Yeah.
On one hand, using the Hulk because so the thing is, Universal has to make at least one more movie with Hulk that's bad in order for Disney to get it back. That's why Universal's not making it. But that's interesting that they would put in Wreck-It Ralph. I wonder if this is to say, hey, Nickelodeon, we're gonna team up with your biggest enemy to make sure, you'll come for our spot, or like, I think because Disney doesn't have a Smash game coming out, that they're kind of riding this wave, kind of similar to how Microsoft treats Nintendo sometimes, like, oh, we don't have a handheld system, so we're gonna let you have Viva Pinata, or I think at one point they tried to do Halo DS, or it's weird. It's weird to think about. Incredible Hulk, I guess they would choose him out of all of them because maybe that's the most that Disney could do with the Incredible Hulk, even though they own him, they don't own the movie rights.
Yeah, but here's the thing too is that like that some of these might just even have just been like test characters that like the developers just throw it in there because they wanted to see how it would look or how it could work, but
Like that Marvel superheroes game.
but they don't actually have the license for them, you know what I mean? And like that's what I feel like could be the case with these Disney characters, that maybe they just threw them in there because they were like, let's see, let's put them in here, show it to Disney, see what they say, which is which is what happens sometimes. And so, that could be it. You know what I mean? Like maybe they just wanted some like big, like more giant characters to add to the roster, and they're all like, well, we can't do it without the Hulk or Wreck-It Ralph.
The Hulk and Wreck-It Ralph already have 3D models that exist. They already have animations that exist. They could have been, importing those animations in. They don't have to animate those characters, and they're big, and they fit the. So it's one thing I'll say, because this is a this is turning into a Multiversus pod, which I'm totally okay with. It looks great. But when you're a kid, like, data mining didn't exist in video games, and it makes me kind of sad that we have that now, because it's kind of taken away that mystery of the rumor mill or the urban legends of video games. Like there used to be a rumor like you could unlock Sonic in Smash Bros. Melee. And I think that's the last time I ever remembered hearing something like that, or like the Polka Gods, or even.
But data mining shows you that none of that's real. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like it takes games from like a fantasy element to like a binary like
It's,
number
way to bring us
computer.
down, Ryu.
Yeah, I no, I hope they find. I hope there's a way that it can be fixed into just like make maybe like in the future developers will find a way to hide it better or make sure to check if there's any clues around or whatever to
Mhm.
keep it from happening.
I ain't got time for that.
Yeah. So some of these characters,
I know.
so some of these characters are, I mean, most of them are data mined, but they're like data mined from like the more, because apparently this game has been like has had beta versions of it already, like out in the public. And apparently when I searched my email, I had invitations to them, and I just never saw them. And so like it was like back in November and then back in February or something like that for March.
What?
Yeah. And so but I didn't know. And so
Who
I didn't get
sent
to
you
sign up
them?
for them
Well,
themselves. I guess I signed up for something, and
oh,
so
okay.
yeah, and so I had like, like click here to sign up. And so I had invitation emails for them, but I just didn't know. And so like so a lot of these leaks come from those builds of the game. So, like for example, like Marvin, Legolas, um like Iron Giant's already confirmed. Yeah. Iron Giant, like Gizmo,
Mhm.
like Naruto, they all come from the March build of the game. Like so
So Naruto, he would fit an assassin character.
yeah, probably
So like he could also be a test character too, technically. But even I would say that Naruto is, has kind of
mage
like,
like qualities too.
I mean, he's a Cartoon Network like icon also, if you think about it. Like he's one of the first big
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and so like and so for I guess for Naruto too, like a little backstory with it. So like the character, his code name in the game was, or in the data mine, is Ninja, but here the thing is
Ninja.
that like the reason why so it's just like a dummy like skeleton, that they
Mhm.
use, but they say that if you look like they notice like in the animations there's like a shadow clone like version,
What?
like shadow clone move already like for it, and also the character fights with kunai. And so I think that's where they're thinking that this is Naruto because of that. So obviously it doesn't entirely have to be Naruto, like it could just be another ninja character,
Or it could
but they're
be,
saying that the animations like sync up really well with Naruto, so that's why they're thinking it's him.
is WB the Ninja Assassin movie?
You're not about to
I
have
don't know,
rain
man.
up in here,
Hey,
like
that's Korea's. I mean, he's a legend there. So like that's it's the same. It's an online
I
game.
really liked him on The Hungry and the Hairy.
I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, I thought Ninja Assassin was like cool, like for what it
rain
was.
rain pod for everyone. Yeah, so Multiversus, man, the game is fun to play. I think the beta is probably done now, which is unfortunate.
Watch Naruto be the multi-man mode where like you have to defeat like 100 clones and it's just him. Like he's not even playable. It's just a bunch of shadow clone jutsus.
Yeah, this is I have 19 hours remaining left to play this game. Yeah,
What do you mean before like the thing is done, or
Yeah, before the beta ends, because the beta was only for a week.
Mm.
and then
Dang
you're
it.
limiting your playtime?
Yeah, it's fine. I kind of stopped playing after the first day anyway, just because.
That's fighting games, man. Like sometimes you're so hyped, and then that's how Dragon Ball Fighters was. All the Dragon Ball fans got in, and then like a week later, like, yeah, we're done playing. We're done pressing these buttons and mashing.
All right. Let's go ahead and let's go move on to another topic. I know. Did you want to talk about the that blindfolded speedrun review?
Yeah, I'll just do it real quick. Pretty much, there was a guy. Oh man, I should probably look up his name to give him credit, but he let's see here. He pretty much spent a whole year. Bubsy, that's what. Yeah, he spent a whole year practicing on Twitch, and he pretty much, because there's already been the blindfold speedrun for Super Mario 64. I think it's like 16 star, but he did a 120 star, and the fastest people in the world can do 120 star in like right under 2 hours, I think, like hour and a half at the least. So doing it blindfolded, it took him 11 hours. And obviously it's not even about how fast you are at that point, it's about completing it. But he spent the whole entire year training And what's crazy is like he's only able to hear it, so he using all these audio cues, and like camera resets, whatever. But the dopest parts are when he messes up, and he has these like Hail Mary tactics. He's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this for all the people on Twitch, all the people on the stream right now. And he does like a crazy ass acrobatic move, blindfolded. He's like, I hope I made it. I hope I made it. And he pulls it off in the final stage. And you have to see it to believe it. It's because he's also not using the camera to move around, to look around. So you just see like this fixed camera Mario just going in like yeah, it's honestly, I don't think I could train blindfolded for like 10 years. I don't think I'll ever pull off a crazy moment like that. Highly recommend checking it out. You obviously, you don't have to watch the whole thing, but
it's
like
a very strange goal to set for yourself.
yeah, the beginning of it is him saying, all right, I have my water. All right, let's see. I have my lotion for my hands, whatever, and I have my rice. And he has a big ass bowl of rice. And he's like, oh, I don't have my coffee. Babe, can you give me my coffee? Can you make some coffee for me? And like, dude, like you're gonna blindfold yourself drinking coffee, you're gonna burn yourself. Like, but yeah, props to him. What a legend. Honestly, that might be the greatest like speedrunning accomplishment. Like at least like top 5 for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the idea that he is doing a blindfolded speedrun for a 3D game is amazing because, 3D games are, like 2D games is one thing because you're only going really left and right, you know what I'm saying? But 3D, there's so many directions that you're going to be going and you could easily mess it up.
I mean, we complain about 3D game cameras.
Just avoided the freaking chain chomp.
Oh, can you guys hear me? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, my network is unstable. The camera system is already like inconsistent in 3D platforms. Back then, like this dude doesn't even need it. Incredible. It's honestly like I skipped to the end because I was like, I'm not watching this 11-hour thing. I skipped to the final stage and like it's almost like I forgot about this. You could get 120 stars before you beat the game. So he gets the 120 stars, and the way he checks is he goes back to the beginning of the game and he does his input to where if he falls inside the outside field cannon, that's when you know he got 120 and he starts celebrating. So the final stage is Bowser 3, and it's almost like you're seeing the credits to the game, but it's not the credits. It's just him going through Bowser 3 level while everyone's cheering in the chat. It's very, very wholesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's on YouTube if you guys want to check it out.
So it takes him 11 hours to beat the game blindfolded.
Mm-hmm.
He's not speed running it. He's just playing the game straight up.
Yeah, I mean, he has to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy, huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like
I'm
seeing some of this.
I couldn't do it.
You could totally see that he's just listening for Mario up against the wall, and he's trying to figure out which wall he's up against and everything. Like, I can't believe that he did like 11 hours, 120 stars. Like, that's just insane that he got all of it. I struggled to get 120 stars, and I could see,
The sand level. How did he do the sand level? I didn't even get to see that. Like, it's there's so many close points where he like almost got hit.
Level. He has to race the freaking penguin on that level.
Yeah. But audio cues, that's how the because there's blindfolded speedrunning in a lot of games now. A lot of communities, and they literally just depend on headphones, and they'll have like a multicam setup to make sure like you can see his face and if he's like to make sure he's not cheating.
I can't see his hands though. Someone else is using the controls.
That's true.
All right. Is there any other topics you want to get to? Or should we get to our question?
Let's do Wilson's before we forget.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah.
I know, right? We tend to do that sometimes.
I know.
Let's
Thank you for being patient, Wilson.
All right, let's see. So here's our Wilson, Wilson B 2000 on Twitter says, "Hey, here's a quiz you guys can use to create your own mascot platformer. You each need to choose one of the following." Now we could just all join together to choose these. So what could we? So for our own platforming mascot character, general type. So for example, you could be an anthropomorphic animal, a puppet, a jelly creature, or a regular human, something like that. So for our own platformer, I'd say we
Okay.
go 90s and we have to choose some weird animal.
No, I'm gonna do this for you, Johnny. Puppet Gino.
We're not making a Geno platform. Well,
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
you're
okay,
right. You're
it'll
right.
be
Yeah.
Geno, but it'll be spelled Jeeno, and he is going to be
Genie Junior, like a Jin Junior,
a genie.
little genie. You know how there's a Death Junior? Yeah, little
Okay,
genie.
fine. Our genie character named Geno. Profession. Well, we already said they're a genie, right? So,
Yeah.
defining personality trait: are they happy-go-lucky? They rad? Are they fast?
Uh,
He is. What is his? What's our genie's defining personality trait?
he always takes things too far, monkey paw style. I don't know. I guess he's like kind of bouncy because like, well, maybe he's like floaty, so he.
I was gonna say happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
happy-go-lucky will
because he
work
makes
for a
wishes come
genie.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not an evil genie.
Maybe he grants too many wishes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Means of killing enemies like jumping on their head, spin attack, etc. Um, he transforms them into food and eats them.
He uses their
Yeah.
wishes against them. No. I guess he could use his what is it? That lamp
He can use the
thing.
lamp and hit people with the lamp.
Yeah, or shoot people. He could have a gun lamp. A
Oh,
gun
like
lamp.
gun lamp. Oh yeah, maybe he like uses the lamp to absorb, to like just like inhale the enemies into the lamp
Dude, okay, no, that's sick
to
because
charge
like
his lamp, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
because
there you
like
go.
he could do like a because if he's made of smoke, he could like do a smoke like long range smoke attack depending on how much. Yeah, he's Kirby. He's
It's Luigi's
You're so
mansion,
good
but
at
with
this.
it's Luigi's mansion, but with a lamp.
it goes in reverse, like he shoots it out instead.
I
Yeah.
didn't get to do my late review of that game.
Oh, well, we could talk about it, you know.
I think Chris wanted to talk about
Next time.
that game too. Yeah.
All right, let's see. And then idle animation. So, you know, kind of like you're sleeping or you're blowing bubble gum or like Sonic, you know how Sonic taps his foot. What would the genie's idle animation be?
He's just cleaning the lamp, like rubbing it with like a cloth. Oh my god!
Better than anything I was thinking of.
I think we just
I was
found
gonna say that
Shantae's
he would just be floating in the air with his hands behind his head, kind of like Genie in Aladdin.
Aladdin. Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I could see that rubbing the lamp.
Shantae, watch out.
Shantae.
What if Meltank was a 2D platformer character mascot? You know, use rollout, has long range, drinks milk. I guess I don't know. Okay, never mind. I don't want to do this.
All right. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. But yeah.
Oh,
so-
congrats, Johnny, on finishing school. I assume.
I didn't
You're.
finish.
I mean, like
I mean,
finish
finish
the
the
semester.
semester. Yeah.
Yeah. But like
Thank you,
that's
thank
like
you.
opposite.
Thank you.
Congrats to Cosmic Curry for she's graduated.
Okay.
Congrats to her.
Nice.
Congrats. Yeah. All right. Is there any more topics you guys want to talk about before we close out tonight's pod? Because I know Rob is dying over there, and he's like, "I gotta watch my Obi-Wan,
Obi-Wan.
my Obi-Wan Kenobi."
Um,
Oh well, I know that Fall Guys. They announced, like, they showed a new trailer, announced that Fall Guys is coming to all consoles in June.
crossplay? We in crossplay?
Yeah, June
Any other
21st.
part
All Fall Guys is coming to every console now. And that they're going to a free-to-play model now, so everyone can join. No, so I don't know if you guys have played Fall Guys yet, but now you
I played
can.
once.
Okay, is Gang Beasts on Nintendo Switch yet? Because that's what I want.
Yeah, dude,
Gang
it's
Beasts.
been on Nintendo Switch. I have it.
Oh my god, we have to do a let's play of that. Like, I'm so down.
Can we
I'm
do
so
that
down.
online? Yeah, I have
Oh, is
Gang
it
Beasts.
online co-op?
I don't know. Maybe. I have it on Switch and I have it on PC. So
I guess we do it on PC. Yeah.
yeah, but that means everyone has to get it on PC.
Oh.
Y'all gonna go get Gang Beasts? Gang
I
Beasts
know
is
what that
fun as
is.
hell, though.
It is hello. It's one of the funniest games for sure.
Yeah.
We do should say One Shot and Electhead are both being ported to the Switch. I think later on this year.
From the indie world. You know, I
Yeah.
did play a game. I think it was called Soundfall from the indie world one. It's like the dungeon crawler rhythm game. I played it. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
actually pretty fun. Like because what it is you can choose the song that you want to play for like
yeah.
each level,
That was sick.
and then like yeah, you hit. So when you tap it, like hit your attack to the beat, your attack is actually a lot stronger when you're actually doing it to the
Nice.
beat, and the enemies attack to the beat too. So you
Sick.
could yeah, so you have attack and like dodge and stuff. So you can do that to the beat, and yeah,
That's the one thing
it's
I was kind of like we're not really into with the Legend of Zelda the rhythm game one where it's kind of a looks you have to wait your turn kind of thing, right? Is that how the
It
game
is.
works?
It's on a grid, so like you
Yeah.
move every time you move, like the enemies move too. And that one is like I forgot what they call it, but it's like another type of mystery dungeon style. Yeah,
Oh
where like
yeah.
the enemies move when you move,
I like
and
this one because
so
it's free movement.
yeah,
Like you
this
can
one is
Who
free
move.
moves? You
movement.
move.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
actually like this a lot better. I don't like mystery dungeon style games. I really can't stand the whole idea of you moving the same time and your enemies move at the same time as you, and like I couldn't do it. I remember playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on GBA and I hated it.
The idea of it
I
is
hate this
fun.
game.
You play as a Pokemon, you're exploring dungeons with your Pokemon friends and you're evolving together and there's no trainers and stuff, but like then you die because you don't eat food. When does
Yeah,
that happen?
like I don't know, man. It's I can't stand playing that, and like because I really like the premise of it. I love the idea because I've always wanted a game where you play as the Pokemon themselves and like you
Yeah.
journey with your friends. But then yeah, like it's a mystery dungeon style game, and like there I'll get caught in like a tunnel, and there'll literally be like a line of Pokemon just waiting to attack me. Like, and I'm just like, how am I supposed to
It's
even get out of this? Like, this is not fun.
it's one of the weirdest casual
Escape rope.
games series that's hardcore,
Mhm.
like almost ironically hardcore. Like it's not fun.
Yeah, and it's not a tactics game too, like Fire Emblem. So
I would
it's
love
like,
that. Like
yeah, if it was tactics, I mean, well, I mean, there is a Pokemon tactics game, but I never played it.
Nobunaga, Pokemon
Yeah,
Nobunaga. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So there's that, but I never played it. But I heard it was good though.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. Well, if there's nothing else, I think then it is time for us to go ahead and close out tonight's pod. It's funny, I was playing the video for Fall Guys and Soundfall, and I realized I didn't switch the scenes. I'm
Oh,
playing
did
the
you have
video
this?
for no reason.
Was the audio on?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so thank you everyone for tuning in. Hopefully we don't leave you guys for a long period of time again. Yeah, and I hope to put up some like little let's plays every now and then on the channel too. I still plan on just doing a quick like run of Kirby's Dream Land because I know I could beat that game really fast.
Same. I still need to beat that game. It's almost too like it's like so accessible. Like I'm like, oh, I can just play it later. Yeah.
But yeah, so thank you everyone for listening to us here tonight. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on our channel here on YouTube, Metro Kingdom Radio, so you can see whenever we go live and post up our videos. And follow us on Twitter at Metro King Radio, so you can ask us fun questions like Wilson did earlier. And
That was a great question, by the way. I love that question. I was like,
I know.
yeah.
Let's make a game based off of the things that we just said with like that with Wilson. You know,
That's like a
our
dream
own
come true.
platformer game.
Yeah.
And then isn't Shantae a genie?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
Like
that's why I
Shantae,
kept
like watch.
saying
We
it.
Yeah.
totally stole.
But-
We
but
can't do that. Shantae already.
Shantae is not really a. It's more of an action platformer than it is a 3D platformer with like, I mean, this is a 3D platforming game. I don't think Shantae has a 3D platformer. You know?
Not yet.
So, yeah.
Not yet, at least. But
Not
yeah.
yet.
And so yeah, thanks for doing that, and be sure to download our podcast wherever you download them, such as Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, Animal Crossing Pocket Cast, Amazon. I forgot where else we're at. Apple Music. And
Everywhere.
yeah, so thank you everyone for listening to us, and allow us to say our goodbyes. Ryu.
Thanks for tuning in to Multiversus Game Pass Radio. I just want to say to all those who want to know, Gen 2 is my favorite series of Pokemon, but Gen 5 is the best games, I feel. So
Rob.
Adios, everybody. See y'all next time.
And for me, your host, J-Playstar, thank you so much, everyone, for listening to us. And until next time, we shall catch you on the Switch side.
I'm still out of touch.
Why are you like pointing at Miltank's udders over there, Ryu?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to utter these words.
I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean? Like, if we keep this podcast longer, we're just gonna be milking it.
All right, I'll roll out.
That was pretty good. Whitney sucks. All right, later, everyone.